Hi everyone, I'm Bob Grip, and welcome to the 10th match of the 2015 HiQ season. This is actually the end of the second round. This is all sponsored by New Horizons Credit Union. Today's match features teams from St. Luke's, Mary Montgomery, and the home team, Baker. The questions you're going to hear this morning are prepared in 16 categories by educators throughout the country who are all experts in their fields. They try to make the questions equally challenging. Here's how the points are awarded. In a regular category, each team will have its own question in that area. The team will then have 15 seconds and 4 opportunities to answer. A correct answer on the first try is worth 4 points. Each time an incorrect answer is given, it's worth 1 less point. And if a team misses it entirely, either of the other 2 teams can gain 1 point with a correct answer, and I'll explain some of the other scoring as we go on. Now, as the faculty advisors and the supporting team members return to their seats, I'd like to tell you that the coordinator for HiQ and the producer of today's competition is Julie Harper, who unfortunately couldn't be with us today. Our equipment managers are Joe Mills and Wendell Lewis, and thankfully they are here today. We couldn't do it without them. We always start with some questions in current events, and we'll do that once again today, so good luck, teams. Score as many points as you can as we wrap up this second round, as I mentioned. First current events question goes to Baker. Here it is. Give the amount of money which was the price paid for a 2-story penthouse in Manhattan, setting a record for the most expensive apartment ever sold in New York City.
$100 million?
That's correct. 4 points. Mary G., your question. Why was an invoice for $24 or 15.95 pounds sent to a 5-year-old British boy by his classmate's mother?
Show up to the birthday party?
That's right. He didn't attend the birthday party, but he said he would. 4 points. St. Luke's. I said I went to heaven because I thought it would get me attention. Alex Malarkey wrote this book that he visited angels during his time in a coma at age 6. He now admits, though, it was a hoax. Give the name of his best-selling book. Five seconds.
Heaven is for real.
Try again. Was that too early? Baker was too early. Mary Montgomery?
The boy who went to heaven?
No. Baker?
The boy who came back from heaven.
That's right. The boy who came back from heaven. Right. All right. New topic is American history. To Baker now. One cash crop in the West Indies provided the basis of the economy. A labor-intensive crop, it required a large investment of money for clearing land and for processing. Name this crop.
Sugar?
4 points, correct. Mary Montgomery. In 1781, the American Continental Army won a decisive battle on the Chesapeake Bay. Accompanied by French troops, General Washington's army faced the British forces on land, while the French fleet blockaded the British by sea. The leader of the British troops was forced to surrender at Yorktown. Name this British general. Five seconds.
Green?
Try again. Baker?
Gates?
No. St. Luke's. No answer. It was Cornwallis. No points there. St. Luke's. By the mid-18th century, a chain of settlements lay scattered along the eastern Appalachian foothills from Pennsylvania to Georgia. The immigrants who founded these settlements brought with them the secrets of whiskey distilling, and their stills dotted the Appalachian hills. Name this group of settlers. Five seconds.
Green Mountainers.
Try again. Baker?
The Scots-Irish?
Yes, the Scots-Irish. 1 point. Biology is next. Baker, here's your question. Identify the type of mimicry performed by a moth displaying large dark circles on its wings that resemble eyes in an attempt to startle and deter potential predators.
Malarian?
Try again. Mary Montgomery of St. Luke's, self. That's what it's called, self. Mary Montgomery, your question. Identify the type of mimicry in which a tasty species, such as viceroy butterflies, looks like a poisonous species, monarch butterflies, so that the palatable species gains protection by fooling would-be predators with their disguise.
Malarian?
Try again.
Imitation?
Try again. Baker.
Bolarian mimicry.
No, sorry. St. Luke's. No, it's Batesian. St. Luke's, your question. Identify the type of mimicry in which two or more unrelated species resemble one another to gain a type of group protection. Five seconds. Baker.
Malarian mimicry.
Yes, that's right. 1 point. Okay, time for our first toss-up of the match, and the topic is sports. So teams, hands on your buzzers. First team to push its buzzer answers first. 4 points for a correct answer, but there's only one answer per team. So, as soon as I say sorry, if somebody gives a wrong answer, you can buzz in immediately. Here's the question. The 2013 U.S. Open was held from June 13th to 16th in Ardmore, Pennsylvania, and proved to challenge even the most seasoned golfer. Give the name, Baker.
McIlroy?
Sorry. Give the name of the country club at which the 2013 U.S. Open was played. Mary Montgomery, St. Luke's, you have 8 seconds. Marion is the Marion Country Club. No points on our sports toss-up. Topic now is literature. Back to Baker. In Louis L'Amour's short story titled His Brother's Debt, a character named Rock Cassidy would ride out to a deserted area in Rock Canyon to bring food to an elderly man who worked for the three-spoke wheel ranch. Give the last name of this elderly man who was somewhat of a legend because he had killed 9 lions and 42 coyotes in 90 days.
S.
Try again.
Smith.
Try again. Mary Montgomery.
MacLeod.
Yes, we accept that. That's right. McLeod. That's how it would be spelled. 1 point. Mary G. Montgomery, your question. In Tony Cade Bambara's short story titled Blues Ain't No Mockingbird, as the narrator's grandfather returns with one dead hawk slung over his shoulder, another hawk began to swoop around his head. Identify the tool the narrator's grandfather used as a weapon to kill the circling second hawk.
Hammer.
A hammer is right. 4 points. St. Luke's. In Alice Munro's short story titled Walker Brothers Cowboy, after bringing his children along to make sales calls, Mr. Jordan does not buy his children ice cream or soda. Identify the type of candy he buys instead at a country store to share with his children.
Taffy.
Try again.
M&M's.
Try again.
Snickers.
Try again.
Reese's.
What was the last one?
Reese's.
No. Wasn't Reese's, wasn't Skittles either. Baker.
Licorice.
Licorice is right. 1 point. All right, now we're going to ask some questions in math. This is a 60-second question. Teams will have a copy of every question for possible bonus points. So, teams, get ready. Everybody, this next question goes to Baker. Everyone open your yellow math envelopes, please. Farmer Rick has a plot of land that forms an equilateral triangle of 60 feet on each side. Call the vertices A, B, and C, respectively. Suppose angle A is bisected with M on side opposite A so that AM is the bisector. then angle BAM is bisected, and N is on the side AB, so that AN is the bisector of angle BAM. What is the measure in degrees of angle BNA?
$120,
Try again.
$60,
Try again.
$110,
Try again.
$180,
What was that?
$180,
No, sorry. Teams wait for the buzzer if you'd like to answer. St. Luke's.
105.
Yes, 105 is correct. All right, next math question goes to Mary G. Montgomery. Everyone open your red math envelopes. A quadrilateral, a four-sided polygon, is inscribed in a unit circle with vertices counterclockwise PQRS. If the measure of angle P is 73 degrees and the measure of angle Q is complementary to P, namely has a measure of 17 degrees, what is the measure in degrees of angle S? There's a hint. A theorem in geometry states that in an inscribed quadrilateral, the opposite angles are supplementary.
$163.
What was it again?
163.
That's correct. 4 points. Very good. All right, next math question goes to St. Luke's. Everyone open your blue math envelopes. A triangle STU has vertices on the Cartesian coordinate plane consisting of the ordered pairs S11, T61, and U613. What is the perimeter of this triangle? Your answer should be an integer, and a hint, draw a sketch of the triangle. Thirty seconds left for St. Luke's to give 4 possible answers. Ten seconds.
30.
Yes, 4 points. Back to a 15-second question now. It's Shakespeare. Back to Baker. In Measure for Measure, this character laments to the provost, Claudio must die tomorrow. Let him be furnished with divines and have all charitable preparation. If my brother wrought by my pity, it should not be so with him. Give the name-
Isabella,
Try again.
Lucia,
Try again.
the Duke,
Try again.
Pompey,
No. Teams wait for the buzzer if you'd like to answer. It'll be up to Mary Montgomery or St. Luke's, but don't buzz in early. No guesses? Aeschylus. Aeschylus. Mary Montgomery. In King Henry IV, Part 2, after Prince Harry reads the letter from Falstaff, his character tells him, "My lord, I'll steep this letter in sack and make him eat it." Give me the name of this character.
Falstaff.
Try again. Baker?
Prince Hal,
No, sorry. St. Luke's. It was Ned or Poins, either one. St. Luke, here's your question in Shakespeare. In Love's Labour's Lost, this character signs the king's oath, stating, "I am resolved, 'tis but a 3 years' fast. The mind shall banquet, though the body pine." Give the name of this character. Five seconds. Baker.
Costard.
Sorry. Mary Montgomery.
Barone.
No. Longaville. Lord Longaville. No points on that. Geography is our topic. To our home team now. A river that originates in the Apennine Mountains of Italy flows south and west before it empties into the Tyrrhenian Sea. Give the name of this river.
The Po.
Try again.
The Seine.
Try again.
Tigris.
Try again.
Tiber.
Yes, the Tiber. 1 point. Mary Montgomery. A peninsula that borders the North Sea forms the largest part of Denmark and a small part of Germany. Give me the name of this peninsula.
The Jutland Peninsula.
That's right. 4 points. St. Luke. A small Balkan country is sandwiched between Serbia to its north and Macedonia to its south. Its capital city is Pristina. Give the name of this country.
Kosovo.
Right. 4 points. All right, we are halfway through our competition right now. St. Luke's has 9, Baker has 13, Mary Montgomery in the lead with 17 points.
Need a loan for a newer used car, truck, RV, ATV, or even home? A credit union's the way to go. We're New Horizons Credit Union, the largest local credit union in Southwest Alabama, where your deposits help a neighbor purchase a car or home. It goes right back into our local economy. So if you live, work, worship, or go to school in Southwest Alabama, don't send your money to Mississippi or Florida. Go local. Join New Horizons Credit Union. We have roots here, not just branches.
Baker, we're going to open the second half with some questions in chemistry. State the name given to the equation that relates the potential of an electrochemical cell to its standard potential and the reaction quotient.
Planck's principle.
Try again.
Avogadro's number.
Try again.
Boyle's law.
Try again. Okay, Mary Montgomery or St. Luke's? No, it's the Nernst equation. Nernst. Mary Montgomery, your question. State the name of the hydrogen halide that forms the weakest acid when it is dissolved in water. Seconds.
Sulfur.
Try again.
Oxygen.
Nope. Baker.
Hydrogen chloride.
That's right. Very good. St. Luke's. Give the number of oxygen atoms found in one formula unit of cadmium sulfate.
4.
That's right. 4 points. Topic now, art history. Back to Baker. In the late 16th and early 17th centuries, a style with roots in Italy evolved out of mannerism. Artists strove for an unbroken continuity between internal and external spaces, between painted and architectural space, and between artifice and nature. Give the name of this major style of art which did not have the mocking connotation of Rococo or Pompadour style.
Baroque.
That's right. 4 points. Mary Montgomery. Sited at the focal points of the oval space, tell the total number of fountains that are located in St. Peter's Square.
3.
Try again.
4,
Try again.
7.
Try again.
2,
Yes, 2 is the correct answer. 1 point. St. Luke's. This man was in charge of the king's parks and gardens at the royal palace at Versailles after 1662 and was also known as the inventor of the French garden. Give me the last name of this man. Five seconds.
Lavoisier.
Try again. Baker?
Foster.
No. Mary Montgomery? No answer. It was André Le Nôtre. André Le Nôtre. Time for team choice now. Now, in team choice, each team chose the topic it wanted to be quizzed on. There's 4 points for a correct answer, but the twist in team choice is there's only one answer per team. So teams, if I rule the original team's answer wrong, buzz in immediately. You get 2 points instead of 1. So, Baker, you chose American history. Again, a reminder to you and to me, one answer. Although a preliminary agreement of peace between the Americans and the British was signed in 1782, the final treaty that formally recognized the independence of the United States was not signed until the next year. Give the name of this treaty.
The Treaty of Paris.
That's correct. 4 points. All right, Mary Montgomery, you chose geography. Again, just one answer. France is a country with a significant coastline because of its location between the Atlantic Ocean and the Mediterranean Sea. Give the name of the major French port located on the Mediterranean Sea.
Paris.
Sorry. Baker or St. Luke's? You can buzz in if you know the answer. Baker?
Marseille.
Marseille is right. Very good. 2 points. St. Luke's, you chose literature. One answer, please. In Alice Munro's short story titled Something I've Been Meaning to Tell You, give the name of the cat that belonged to the history teacher named Arthur and his wife.
Dewey.
No. Baker or Mary Montgomery? Buzz in. Baker?
Major.
No. Mary Montgomery?
Boots.
Tom. Tom was what we needed. No points. Time for our second toss-up of the match. So teams, hands on your buzzers. It's Shakespeare. First team to push its buzzer answers first. 4 points. In The Comedy of Errors, at the door of the Antipholus of Ephesus house, Dromio of Ephesus calls out, Maud, Bridget, Marion, Cicely, Gillian, and Gin. Give the name of the character who responds, Mome, Malthorse, Capon, Coxcomb, Idiot, Patch. Baker?
Luce.
Sorry. Mary Montgomery or St. Luke's? St. Luke's?
Catherine.
No. Mary Montgomery? Nope. Dromio of Syracuse. No points on the toss-up. Back to a regular category now. Physics. Back to Baker. Name the kind of friction that must be overcome in order for an object to begin moving.
Static friction.
That's right. 4 points. Mary Montgomery. Name the category of devices that require work or energy to be added to the device as heat is moved from a low temperature to a high temperature reservoir. Five seconds. Baker?
Heat-activated tools.
Sorry. St. Luke's.
Combustion.
Heat pump is what we needed. Heat pump. St. Luke's. State the name of the International System or SI unit of charge.
Joules.
Try again.
Watts.
Try again.
Volts.
Try again. Sorry. Baker?
Ampere.
No. Mary Montgomery?
Boolean.
What was it?
Boolean.
No. Coulomb. Coulomb is what we needed. No points. American government. Back to Baker. One flaw in the Electoral College is that electors are not required to vote in accordance with the popular vote. Give the number of elections where a faithless elector had a bearing on an election's outcome.
2.
Try again.
1.
Try again.
None.
None. 2 points. None. Never happened. Mary Montgomery. Early presidents believed federal workers should be the best qualified, but also should be politically acceptable. Thus, the practice of filling governmental positions with members of one's own party became the norm. Give the two-word name for this system of filling appointed positions.
Jury packing?
Try again. Baker?
The spoil system?
Yes, spoils system. St. Luke's. Sections 3 and 4 of the 25th Amendment fill the disability gap that existed for 180 years. If the President informs Congress in writing, or the Vice President and a majority of the members of the Cabinet inform Congress of the President's disability to serve, these provisions kick in. Give the two-word title, "The Vice President Assumes in the Case of a President's Disability."
President Pro Tem.
Try again.
President-elect.
Try again.
Lame duck.
Try again. Baker?
Chief Executive.
No. Mary Montgomery?
Interim president.
Acting president is the answer we needed. No points. World history. Back to Baker. During the 19th century, Chinese officials discouraged contact with foreigners, partly because the country was self-sufficient. Its healthy agricultural economy was largely based on a quick-growing strain of one crop that China had acquired from Southeast Asia. Give me the name of this crop.
Rice.
Yes, rice, 4 points. Mary Montgomery. President Lincoln decided that ending slavery would help preserve the Union. For this reason, he issued an order in January 1863 that declared all slaves to be free in the Confederate States. Give the name of this order.
The Emancipation Proclamation.
That's right, 4 points. St. Luke's. As the ill effects of the Industrial Revolution grew, some reformers advocated a new economic system in which the factors of production are owned by the public and operate for the welfare of everyone. Proponents of this system argued that the government should plan the economy rather than depend on free market capitalism to do the job. Give the name of this economic idea.
Socialism.
That's right, 4 points, socialism. Down to the last question in today's contest. It is a math toss-up. It's worth 4 points. So teams, open your white math envelopes now. Karen has a total of 18 coins in quarters and dimes. If she gives her friend Linda 2 quarters in exchange for 2 dimes, the value of her coins becomes exactly $3. How many dimes did Karen have before the exchange? Your answer should be an integer value. Thirty seconds, teams. Baker?
5.
Sorry. Mary Montgomery or St. Luke's? You have 6 seconds. St. Luke's?
8.
8 is correct. 4 points. All right. Final score today, St. Luke's with 21, Mary Montgomery with 22. Today's winner, Baker, with 35 points.